the coalition against Dongzhuo collapsed. Although they gathered because of a shared objective, their individual aims began to take precedence. Some wished to dominate others, and some to defend their domains. Others struggled to simply keep their bearings amid the tumult. The actions of Jiang Zhao and Dongzhuo had undoubtedly led to a great upheaval, and now, the long-enduring stability under the Han Dynasty was about to fracture into thousands of pieces. Chapter 3. Rival warlords clash over territory. Cao Cao shelters the Emperor.
Oh, my esteemed guests! It has been ages since you last graced us with your presence. I'd heard there was a dreadfully large battle over at the capital, and assumed you hadn't made it out alive.
Is that any way to speak to a guest?
Oh, heavens me, do excuse my manners. I'm of course always happy to see you return here in one piece. The long journey must have exhausted you, so please, rest for the day. And if there's anything you need, please feel free to ask. Well, I have seen a great many bulletins lately. Lords from somewhere or other looking for soldiers and such. I don't know much about it, but I think it must have something to do with that great battle at the capital and whatnot. Recently, we've had people who lost their land and homes down south, making their way up here. I've also got a strange feeling that I'm hearing more talk of bloodshed than usual. These are dark times we're in, indeed. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I'll bring them over to your room later.
It seems odd that you would keep the letters. If you thought we wouldn't be coming back, but... oh, forget it.
Is that so? Then I'll be on my way. Get some rest and enjoy your stay.
This is a world of greatness and strife. Heroes once bound by friendship are set against each other by fate. You must find your own ambition. Discover a way through the chaos. The choice is yours and yours alone. Only your will can guide you.
Well...
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Is that your name? Ah, good. Then what Master Shui Jing has told me is true. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service. Go show him what you're made of.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
Well...
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongzhuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zhang Zhao and Dongzhuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
Wow, what do we have here? I know that face. I haven't been running around everywhere for nothing. My destiny is near. No, he was there with you, right? The large gentleman with the long beard. You don't seem to get what I'm saying at all. Don't go anywhere. I'll spell it all out for you. My name is Zhou Zong. Remember me at all? I had a bit of a run-in with you two when I was fighting for the Yellow Turbans. Hey now, I don't need to learn that lesson twice. I'm on the straight and narrow now. Well, maybe not, but I am behaving myself a bit more. So, let me be direct with you. When we clashed in that battle, I also met my soulmate. You held your own just as well out there. But it was that strapping bearded gentleman there with you who truly mesmerized me. His dignified demeanor, his sincere personality, everything about him has captured my heart. I have to see him again. Come on, you have to help me out. Yes! I knew I could count on you. So, you're pretty good friends, right? Then this shouldn't take long at all. Let's go meet him right...
I found the bandit! Call for reinforcements! Get him off the streets now!
Uh-oh. Looks like I've got company. I thought I'd lost him too. Sorry, but I'm out of time for today. Some of the local officials still remember me from my days as a ruffian. Fret not, you'll be seeing me again. Don't forget what we talked about today.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. Indeed. We once stood on opposite sides of the battlefield. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? I'm surprised. You still don't know why you fight? But the unknown can be irresistible. I cannot fault people for being drawn to you. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. I understand your skepticism. After all, he betrayed even the oath he swore with Dong Zhuo, his adoptive father. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter. But I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again. As allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
So many people are after this land.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you. From Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. So, I had a bit of a falling out with Lord Xiang Mao. And when I didn't have a place to go, Xiahou Dun was kind enough to bring me here. Now, I'm even guarding our lord. A pretty big step up, wouldn't you say?
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zhang Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives.
I heard there's another big conflict over who's...
Shall we begin?
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless,
Okay.
now let's put this into action.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
He's the new governor of the Yan province. Huh. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. Stand shoulder to shoulder.
The enemy officer.
Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now this is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Here's the resistance is futile. Oh, just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Time to act.
Easy.
Looking rough.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Take this. How's this?
I see you.
Looking rough.
Whoa. I see you. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
I must retreat and rethink my plans. Hey, over here!
I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
That it. Looking rough.
Look at you.
Just being near you makes me
The
feel
enemy
safe.
officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Looking rough.
An opening!
Gotta be quicker. Looking rough.
Amazing! You are
The
a
enemy
swift
officer
and deadly warrior.
has been defeated.
Progress at last. Now, to gain the advantage.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
This is getting really difficult. We just have to find a way to turn it around. Prepare for pain. Time to act.
An opening. That's another enemy pounded into submission. All my might.
Looking rough.
With all my might. Alpha time. Good. This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads.
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
How could I? The enemy officer
This area
has
is
been
mine.
defeated.
Let's go.
How do I come back from this?
We're at their mercy here. Come, men! We'll take back that position.
We see it all. We march at once! All my might!
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go? Thank you! You really helped me!
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Well, I think they're talking to you.
I've been bested.
They broke
The
the
enemy
spell
officer
that Cao Cao gave us.
has been defeated.
But how?
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
Looking rough.
Let's go. If an ally of Zhang Jiao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Attack.
Are you ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
An opening.
Rocks! You're throwing rocks at us!
You seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
Hey, over
The
here!
enemy officer
I
has
knew
been
you were coming.
defeated.
But I didn't think it would take that long. We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down
and die! Let's march!
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! Advance now!
The rocks are coming from over there! Come, men! We'll put a stop to this! Let's march!
Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now.
No consents here! Consents here!
With all my might.
Descends here! Here! Descends here! Descends here!
All my might!
The enemy officer
enemy pounded
has
into
been
submission!
defeated.
Descends here! Let's go! Descends here!
Whoa. Gotta be quicker than that.
I can't believe this! I can't believe
The enemy
this.
officer has been defeated.
Nice. I can't believe
The enemy
this.
officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance! Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance. Prepare to attack! Wipe out the lot of them!
They fight with such ferocity. It's not just their numbers that make them strong.
Looking rough.
Time to act. All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's all we have left. No future. Fight to survive each day.
The enemy officer
Seems we charged in
has
the
been
wrong
defeated.
direction. Stopping here would only aid the enemy further.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up! We can still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
Let's go. They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
Oh, the party's already started. Should we go lend them a hand?
I'll take care of this. Take this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this. Let's go. We initiate. Behold my power. Behold my power. We initiate. Behold my power.
It's over!
You can handle this.
Time to end this!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You? Come, put us out of our misery.
In surrender, you will not be treated unjustly.
Well, if you put it like that.
Loose!
Looking rough.
Let's go. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Ha! I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Let's go.
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone! Attack! They're ferociously strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear. Time to attack! Lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end. We deprive others so that we may eat. We fight so that we do not starve. Time to attack.
It's as if they've forgotten how to live, except through plunder. Little wretches just don't know any better.
Begin the adventure.
Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid.
We fight until our last breath. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Join our brethren.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Opening.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Rough. Time to attack. With all my might. Take this. Turn the tables. Take this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still go on. Let us fight for you.
We end this here.
With all my might.
Looking rough. Handle that. Whoa.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Finished. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
There's the ranks!
What perfect timing! We should attack now!
Our determination's unshaken!
Now! Time to act! Whoa! Looking rough. Time to attack. All my might. Time to attack.
Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It's a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
Attack. Rough. Time to act.
There we go! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go!
Time to act.
All my might! An opening!
Time to act.
Devil's turn! All my might!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Nope, looking rough.
All my might!
Nice. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring them down.
All my might! Nice jumping! Counterattack! All my might! Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
I've been waiting for this.
We end this here.
It's just to leave this. We're starving.
The enemy
here.
officer has been defeated.
Please! We've had enough!
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
Bus? Really?
Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid.
Things could hardly be more ideal. I'll give it 100% as well.
You strike a most amazing figure. How do I come back from this?
Looking rough.
I'm raring to go.
Got this.
Let's go. Prepare for pain.
All right.
With all my might, keep pressuring them. Whoa. And open it. Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why, and for what cause, did you take up arms?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force. But in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings.
distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control. Instead of executing them, it gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wang Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wang Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor it is to meet you. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Being liked is all well and good, but if these men are not trained properly, the consequences will be dire. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, you could say that. The world truly is a dangerous place these days. There is no end to the wounded. I'll take the work, but I can't say I like to see people hurt. You know things are good if the doctors have time to grow bored. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil, all of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Cao Cao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zuluan. The place where I first met you, Zuluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
After all the work I put in to open this shop,